Hello and welcome to the pinning ceremony of the Practical Nursing Class of 2023. I'm Karen Clark, the Director of Nursing, and I'm glad that you could join us this evening and help celebrate our students' accomplishments at this very special event and pay tribute to their memorable journey. I'm pleased to announce our honored guests here with us this evening. Dr. Ann Bieber, President of LTRI-C, Vice President Larissa Verda, Vice President for Student Services and Student Development. And I'd also then like to introduce our nursing faculty. I'd like to acknowledge the two faculty members that could not be with us here in Barrier Hall this evening, but I know they're thinking of all of you. Professor Karen Watring and Professor Brittany Milcava. Here with us this evening is Professor Mary Horvath, Professor Gabriela Mariano, and Professor Barbara Morrison. We have our nursing advisor, Christine Flores, and also our educational support specialist, Jessica Joseph. Okay, and now Dr. Bieber will address the graduates.
Thank you, Karen. It's an honor. First of all, good evening. I know all of you are very excited as we are here for all of your graduates. I'm honored to extend a warm welcome to each of you on behalf of the trustees, the faculty, and the administrators and staff at Lehigh Carbon Community College. I want to recognize our practical nursing graduates and all of those who have supported you as you complete this degree. This includes family and friends and LTRI-C's nursing faculty. Our nursing faculty are among the finest in the field, bringing their experience into the classroom and clinical settings to prepare you for a career as a nurse. Faculty, you have combined your skills in both teaching and nursing to ensure that our graduates meet the highest standards. Our graduates can be confident they are prepared for the important role they will play in the healthcare field. To the class of 2023, this is a celebration to honor you for the successful completion of your education as a practical nurse. As new LPNs, you are entering a world in which your skills and the support you provide to healthcare professionals and patients have never been more important, especially as healthcare changes as never before. You play a key role on the patient care team. The nursing pin is a badge of honor that demonstrates your dedication, competence, and achievement. I applaud your achievement and encourage you to continue your education to stay on the cutting edge of patient care. Graduates, as you proudly wear your nursing pin, remember this important and meaningful ceremony that marked your passage into the community of practice. Best wishes and welcome to the nursing profession.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, on behalf of our entire nursing class, I want to thank our families, friends, and educators for being here tonight. You have no idea how much we appreciate you standing by us through this hectic time in our lives. To my fellow graduates, I stand before you grateful and honored to be elected as your class president. It has been quite a journey. From our first day of fellowship or our last day at St. Luke's or LVHN, the stories and experiences are endless. Today, we arrive at the threshold of a new chapter in our lives and careers. As we come here to celebrate our commencement, I want to reflect on the journey that has brought us all here. Throughout our time in school, we've acquired not only knowledge and skills, but an understanding of the emphasis put on compassion, empathy, and accountability. All of these qualities remind us that nursing is not just a profession, but a calling to make positive impact on the lives of others. Without our relentless dedication, or what had seemed to be an infinite amount of studying, none of this would be possible. And I must say, they weren't joking when they said nursing was the hardest undergrad program. I have a bachelor's degree in finance, and I could confidently say I've studied more in this 1 year of nursing than 4 years of business. As we step into the real world of nursing, we will be entrusted with a crucial responsibility. We are advocates, healers, and caregivers all at the same time. We take care of those less fortunate while they're in their most vulnerable stage of life. We will be there to hold a hand we will be there to offer a listening ear, and we will give comfort when it's needed most. The everyday obstacles we will face as nurses will be tiring, but But nursing isn't what we do. Nursing is who we are. I read a quote earlier in the first semester that I'd like to share with you that helped me put this program and career into good perspective. It reads, "Your work is going to fill a large portion of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way you can do great work is to love what you do." So let us never forget the late night shifts while we are having to wake up the next morning at 6 a.m. clinicals, not to mention some of us driving over an hour and some of us working third shift and not getting any sleep the night before. Let us never forget all the hours of studying the night before an exam. Whether it was your first code blue, your first catheter insertion, your first trach suction, or your first time injecting a medication, you're always going to remember it. This career path surely isn't for the weak. This profession and career will be full of highs and lows, but it's important to always stay grounded and know that you can do this. I would like to take some time now to thank our educators. It's unfortunate Professor Watring could not be here today, and we send her and her family our deepest gratitude. I would do us all a disservice not talking about her unique way of teaching, whether it was a song or a dance. Anywhere from Elvis telling us to stop, look, and listen when doing a proper abdominal assessment, all the way to Beyonce teaching us to turn someone to the left to administer an enema. You had to be there, sorry. It's also safe to say that we will remember the measurements for edema with her cheerleading chant. We couldn't possibly thank you enough, Professor Watring. The confidence you have instilled in us is endless. I also would like to thank Professor LaCava, who couldn't be here as well, for giving us such great in-depth lectures all year, as well as being so hands-on with us on the clinical floor. The constant teaching in clinical while testing our knowledge has helped us all incredibly regarding our confidence as nurses. Let's not forget to mention that she worked all the way up until her due date last week, so we thank you for your endless dedication to us. I didn't think I would sweat this much up here. To Professor Trenace, thank you so much for always advocating for us on the clinical floors and making sure we had the best experience possible. If I ever had any issues or concerns, I knew you would come and help us. You instilled so much confidence in our clinical group that we will stay with that throughout our entire nursing career. To Professor Mary, I want to thank you for being so hands-on with us and testing our critical thinking and clinical judgment daily. You always kept us on our toes, and it helped us learn and apply our skills. I also loved your philosophy of you get what you put into clinical, and there is no better way to learn than on the clinical floor getting real experience. To our other professors and mentors that I didn't have time to mention, we extend our deepest gratitude. Your guidance, patience, and endless support have been significant in our growth as nurses. To our families and loved ones, thank you again for standing by us through the countless sacrifices we have taken to get through this program. In conclusion, let us embrace the future with a never-ending commitment to making a difference. As we embark on our individual journeys, let us remember that we are part of a noble profession that holds the power to transform lives. I'll leave you with one last quote here before I get done this. If you save one life, you're considered a hero. When you save 100 lives, you're considered a nurse. Congratulations to the LTRIC PN class of 2023. We are ready to make our mark and light the path ahead. Thank you very much.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, those watching from home, and my fellow graduates. My name is Catherine Almier, Vice President of the Allentown Cohort, a group of 10 vivacious, intelligent, capable women. Before I read the history of the pinning ceremony, Professor Watring had asked that I say a few words. We missed you and are thinking of you. I would like to first thank President Bieber, Director Clark, and our class President Cody for their speeches. Thank you to our professors and clinical instructors who have been with us since day one, offering guidance, encouragement, and unwavering belief in our abilities. Karen Watring, Brittany LaCava, Mary Horvath, Trenace Caserta, and Gabby Mariano. To our families and friends, we are all here for one reason, to celebrate and acknowledge that one journey is ending just as another is about to begin. Without all of you, we would not be here tonight. On a personal note, I would like to thank my husband, Ahmed, and daughter, Lena, for their support this year. I couldn't have done this without you. I love you with all my heart. To Latasha and Sadiqa, thank you for your friendship and making sure we always got together to study on my patio. Last but not least, to my fellow graduates, Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, a moment we have been eagerly awaiting. As we stand here on the cusp of our professional journey, I am filled with a profound sense of pride and gratitude. Each of us has embarked on this path with determination, passion, and a commitment to making a difference in the lives of others. Our time in nursing school has been a journey of growth, both personally and professionally. We have navigated through countless hours of study, exams, ATI, capstone, F.A. Davis, sleepless nights, working full-time, driving countless hours, and challenging clinical experiences. Class of 2023, as we celebrate our nursing graduation today, let us be proud of the journey we have undertaken and the difference we are bound to make. Let us remember that our work as nurses has the power to touch lives, inspire hope, and create lasting change. Congratulations to us all. The pinning ceremony has roots from the 12th century when knights who aided the sick and infirm were given a Maltese cross to wear. Today's pinning ceremony is closely tied to an award given to the legendary nurse Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale is known as the mother of modern nursing. She was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in the 1860s for her tireless work during the Crimean War by Queen Victoria. To share this honor, Florence presented a medal of excellence to her graduates that were prepared to serve the health needs of the community. Soon after, the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London designed and awarded a badge with the Maltese Cross to all nurses as they completed their program. In the United States, the first pin of nursing was presented to the 1880 graduating class at Bellevue Hospital in New York City. By 1916, the practice of the pinning ceremony was standard throughout the United States and England. The badge symbolized persons who were educated and competent to serve as a nurse to provide health care to society. The nursing pinning ceremony is a symbolic welcoming of newly graduated or soon-to-be graduated nurses into the nursing profession. It is recognition from the nursing faculty and acknowledgement on the part of the student that they are ready for the role of a nurse. Each school of nursing designs and awards its own customized pin. Some schools include images and colors to represent different meanings for their graduates. LTRIC's original nursing pin, featured on the brochure of the program, is burgundy and silver. The symbol of the lamp commemorates Nightingale's nighttime aid and care to the wounded soldiers by candlelight. Nightingale's use of the lamp to care for soldiers at night is also the reason that graduating nurses recite the nursing pledge by candlelight. At today's pinning ceremony, each student has selected a pin that is meaningful to them. And now for the pinning of students. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to announce the students. As your name's called, you can walk over to Karen Clark to get pinned. Tania Abdul-Jabbar. Catherine Almir. Sheila Andrew. Manuela Brandolino. Irene Cortez. Elizabeth Creedon. Chantel Dryden. Janan El Nabolsi. Cody Flail. Kayla Fry. Amber Graves. Esther Kimani. I, Katarine Masters. Latasha Moultrie. Naylene Nunez. Kalia O'Boyle. Brianna Lee Poloski. Judy Pepe. Adriana Rojas. Bridget Roma Skavich. Sadiqa Sadiq. Chanel Thompson. And last, Monique Velez.
And last, we'd like to take our International Pledge for Nurses. But first, on a personal note, I'd like to thank my husband and my mom for being my rock, and my kids for being so patient with me. And happy birthday, baby!
And I would like to invite anyone in the audience that's a nurse to say the pledge along with us. The students will read lines of the pledge, and then we will read them all together. Thank you.
In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard for race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health.
In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard for race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health.
I will respect at all times the dignity and religious belief of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action that might endanger life or health.
I will respect at all times the dignity and religious belief of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any actions that might endanger life or health.
I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team.
I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level, and to give full support and cooperation to all members of the health team.
I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Nursing Ethics and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse.
I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Nursing Ethics and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse.
May I remain ever faithful to this pledge.
And that will then conclude our commencement ceremony. Please allow the students to exit before leaving your seat. Thank you all for what? Sorry, this part wasn't rehearsed. This got placed on me right before this. So please allow the students to exit prior to leaving your seat. Thank you all once again for being here with us today, and we appreciate you.
If we know the narrative.